Stop to use the automatic translation for your subtitle. If you are looking to create multi-language content on YouTube, I strongly advise to create your subtitle from scratch. Yes, it's what I'm doing on my YouTube channels by checking the content delivery to see in which language and country is shown. Yes, in the past I used automatic translation and I didn't care too much to see how it looks like. But now that we have the multi-audio translation created by YouTube, I start to craft better subtitle, and it's simple and it's free. You don't need to pay any subscription unless you want to have a better option from your side. Now, let's go in my video and you will see that some subtitle is published and some no. I'm using this option that is Subtitle Edit. It's a free software. You don't need to pay anything. It's really simple, and in this video I show how I process the subtitle, and I don't use the automatic one from YouTube. So I open the software and you will see my previous video. So I will start a new project. This is how I use Subtitle Edit. The second things I will do is to take the video I want. It's not by opening, I just drop the video here. Oops, wrong one. It's this one. And it's the one I'm uploading now, and I want to be sure the subtitles are good. So this format I will use is subrip SRT, and the first things I will do is to have audio to text. So basically the software automatically detects the voice on the video using Whisper. If I'm not wrong by memory, because I was looking a lot to have a good subtitle, Whisper is a tool created by OpenAI. And indeed, is an automatic speech recognition system that it was trained with multi-language and multitask. So you can have for free in Subtitle Edit by clicking Audio to Text. Here you need to download the models. So you need to be sure to select the correct language and correct model. In this case I select English because the video is in English. Then there are the models. So ensure to click medium English, but you can download more. There are different size and more details of the model, how recognize the voice. So more you go for large and better is the quality of the subtitle, and tiny it's more simple and can make more mistake. It can be not perfect, and you just click here and download. Here you will see the model get download. In this case is the first time I use the large V3. I'm usually going for the medium one because it's enough for the video in creating, but then you can test yourself. Is again, you don't have a quota, you don't need to pay a subscription. It's just here, you just need to click and go for every part of the tools. So as you can see, get process, English, and now you click generate. As you can see, you start to transcribe the audio as a text. It will post-processing, so line merge, fixed casing, punctuation and more, and you can see the settings in the advance. Now I didn't select anything because I'm fine as this is the standard software, but you can play in the settings as much you want. If the English video is not in English, you need to select a different model, select the correct language, and then click generate. You can have also the option to translate, and it will create two tabs on the page. As you can see, you have back you have all the subtitle part by part. You can sync. There is some part like is not correctly, so you can fix yourself. And this is the first step. You generate one subtitle, the main one of your language. Then you will think, okay, I will translate automatically with YouTube. Yes, but you have the option to auto-translate. So first things, we save the subtitle as auto-request refound, and put hang in for English. Then the auto-translation is the part that you need to check. Here I'm checking in the language that I want to try. So you can decide to use AI as provided from here, and you have all language model. Each of them can be paid. Google Translate View V2 are the one I think used by YouTube, so it's the basic one. But then you can choose all of them, and some of them for the APK, as you can see here, need a purchase. I'm using Google Gemini because you are allowed to create a APK for free. You don't need to pay any quota, and as you can see, for the Flash one, you won't have problem. But if I go for Pro or 2 Pro, should be, maybe it will work with. Let's go to Translate, and you will see that it will process. Here it won't be quick as you see in YouTube, but here you have the quality that you don't see in the studio. It will take a while, or it will fail because I think it's not the correct subscription. So let's give a try and wait. As you can see, start to generate phrase by phrase. As you can see in the video, is disposed part by part, but with more sense. If someone can read Hindi, let me know if it's correct or not. But I'm pretty confident because I tried different times to translate and see the result if it's matching what I'm looking for. Yes, it look a lot long work of process, but this is to have better content in multi-language. So there's a lot of people that watch video without audio, and this is the best for you to have a great content even without the audio. So now I want to show you how to generate, for example, Google Gemini API key. You can go in aistudio.google.com, click Get API Key. You can click Create. You give a name. Hello. You can import a project. Like in my case, I have few of them. And once you're done, it will create your API key, and there will be quota tier. So ensure that you are in the free tiers, because I read here in the rate limit, you are able to use for free in some eligible country. And as you can see, text soft model, you can use Gemini Pro, Flash, Lite, and so on, based on the rate limits. Then you can go for the tier 1. That is basically you need to just link a billing account, and they ask if you want to start a trial. In my case, I decide to not do it because I'm not interested. They will give some credit to test out the budget alert, but for language translation, you can just use the free tiers, sorry. And testing out, you just add in subtitle edit. Remember to select Google Gemini and add the IP key here. Let's go back here. Still working because take a while, but no, it actually is finished. So you can see, okay. And now you have the original text and the Hindi one. So as you can see on the title, you have how to request in English one and the Hindi one. Now if you click save, you will have the Indian one. So how to request a found, save, and now the next steps is to upload the subtitle. So let's go back in the correct video. Is a draft at the moment. No, is here. Add subtitle, upload file with timing. So this was important to set the language of the subtitle, otherwise you will get lost. Here we go. Done. And now you have the translation in the main language. Once the video is published, you can go in an example of this video, each language. You click on that and manually add the subtitle. And from this point, you do for every language that you're interested. As you can see, there is a lot of language. The tools take a lot of time. You can try to create in batch, but the best you can do is to focus to translate the language of your main viewer. So check analytics, check the origin of the views, and create the content adapt for your public. Let me know if you like this kind of tutorials, and leave a comment if you encounter any issue. I'm happy to guide you in any issue with the software. It's not easy at the beginning, but it's really useful for creating content. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like this content.